Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spider's Diecast. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So yeah, the second thing I got out of the box right there is this baby, this Ferrari F40 GT. It's a special edition right here. It's one of Tarmac's older releases actually, from about a year or two ago. This is from the Hobby 64 series, which means they do all the race cars on the bases in the cases right here, including all their Ferrari models. So basically, this comes from the Italian GT Championship from 1994. And it's in partnership with IXO Models, Tarmac is. So yeah, pretty legit, and of course, as always, Ferrari licensed. For all of y'all licensing sticklers, which I am not. Yeah, I don't get too anal about the licensing. I just buy what looks good to me. So without further ado, gotta be careful with that special edition sticker right there. And as always, when you buy a Hobby 64 model, they give you this commemorative card right here. And it shows you the number that you have. I got number 429. Those are the names of the drivers of this particular car in real life. Yeah, in the flesh. All of their Tarmac's socials right there on the bottom. All right. Their website, their Facebook and Instagram, which I be on their Instagram a lot. Quite often, I'd say. Now, enough jibber jabber. Let's just open this first. And there you go. Right there. Boom, right there. Let's take this off the base. It kind of sort of wants to roll. It kind of janky-ish, but if you kind of janky-ish, but it wants to roll pretty nicely. We got us a roller, and usually these Hobby 64 models from Tarmac Works, they usually refuse to roll whatsoever. But this one, it's showing some willingness. It's showing a little moxie in those regards. So yeah, pretty awesome for all of y'all rolling sticklers out there. You might be in for a little treat if you play your cards right. So yeah, it's got the Totip logo. I forgot what company they're supposed to be, what they make. Never mind. Just excuse me for a little bit, and we'll be back after these messages. Gonna do a little digging about that Totip thing. And guys, I'm back. I found out what Totip means. Basically, what they were doing is, it was like they say it was a game. a little competition that they held to predict the outcome of horse races. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's their little Italian Italian competition in regards to that. So yeah, pretty cool. They're no longer around. They started in way back in 1948, but they basically went defunct in 2007. So yeah, makes me want to look more into that. So Totip is the main sponsor, as you can see in green and orange. Totip got the black wheels on it. Got all the other sponsors, around, the car. Nice little fuel fillers. Of course, this flimsy ass antenna right there that you have to watch out for. But thank God there ain't no little tow hook, in the front like they usually put in a grill. That's one less little part that I got to worry about. One part you do have to worry about are these mirrors right there. Not too crazy about their position, and look like they'll break off real easy if you ain't careful. But so far they're in there pretty sturdily, so that's a good sign. You got the window frame right there, colored up in silver. Then you got the seats right there, the driver's seat in red. Nice looking seat belts in there. Number 1, which is the number, courtesy of Ferrari tires. Nice looking, headlights, yeah. Really well defined headlights in there. Really nice looking tail lights as well. And as always, that awesome, triple center exhaust is with every other F40. Nice looking wheels in glossy black. Pretty nice. And we can't really, leave without talking about this engine, which is, anything short of, nothing short of spectacular. I mean, so yeah, that's basically it, for this this F40 right here. I kind of needed it to match that 348 that's going to come out. So I'm waiting on that one right now. It's on pre-orders. I kind of stopped doing those pre-orders. It just takes way too long. I just don't have that kind of patience. But I will be copping it anyway, because it's a Ferrari and it's a 348, which is one of my favorite Ferraris, which is very hated on, but I like it. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Nothing to be guilty about with this F40. is with the 348 is, you know, having a little bit of a resurgence. F40, you know, that thing will always be popular, especially, you know, any version, any of the racing, you know, racing road, any way you slice it, F40 is still going to be king. So anyway, let me turn this on. Just sitting here talking, just running my mouth. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, the option will always be available. So yeah, got some more stuff in this box right here. Just a little glimpse of that, so y'all don't want to miss anything. So anyway, I'm gonna get my butt on out of here, sit my ass down somewhere, and I will see y'all later. All right, y'all. Have a great one. Just making something up. All right, y'all. Bye.